The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking for a big play. And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets to give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And on that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Makes the grab down the middle. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Jordan. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They cash in on that field position, going just 13 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Might as well stick with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, North Carolina 7, Georgia 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Unloads it left. Finds his man, and they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to go for a big one. Brings it in down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Big hits are not hits you want your quarterback taking. You can live with it from your wide receivers. You can live with it from your running backs. But quarterbacks have more tendencies to fumble and get hit on those shoulders where they want to throw later in the game. That can really take a toll on them.
He fires one deep over the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! They'll try to add another to their lead. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The AT unit on the field.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Durham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the offense on first down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Slides away. On the move, he fires. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And the Tar Heels will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. White going to attack through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Got room at the 35. Nothing but green ahead. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know it's early play. You to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
He'll just keep slinging it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, East Carolina.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Pirates! And once he got loose, it was all over.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down. Obviously, you just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback will audible. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to him. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Stopped after making the catch. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab well past the sticks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Coming after it. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. It's Durham. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He caught it. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. East Carolina 7, North Carolina 0.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. White wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. The expressway is wide open. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This is a receiver that is so good at running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. He wants to throw. He fires to the left side. Into the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter, they're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you got to see something usually that you believe in to pull the trigger and do an onside in the first half. And they saw it. They executed it great. Nice kick. Nice job, I think, catching them off guard a little bit and recovering the onside kick.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
East Carolina, 14.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Now on second down. The corners are walked up tight. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Defense playing a bail technique. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds a man on the left.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. On fourth down, going to the air. Slings it downfield. Makes the catch past the sticks. He's off to the races. Past the 20. Touchdown, ECU. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cameron. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like...
He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the left. Open runway ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UNC!
just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink and you're right back on the field.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. White going to attack through the air. Right on target this time. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Got the quick pass. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes a grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
North Carolina 28, East Carolina 21.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him.
He smashes his way through again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his...
He caught it! They will score! Touchdown, Tar Heels! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Franklin. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Give to the back. Spins away from the defense. At midfield, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
You talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Motion from the offense. White wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wide receiver shows motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. They got him. It's a sack. defense to turn it over on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of...
Unloads it downfield. He got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. Why not double the try total and go for 2? They're working that left side. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. 21. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He leaves it with his back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. White going to attack through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Fires the pass, intercepted. Couldn't find... Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down here for the offense. Defense in press coverage. To the air on first down. He'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
They move the tight end all over. trying to get to it. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Jayhawks in the hurry-up. These DBs going to give a little cushion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the press. And the Golden Eagles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense getting set for 1st down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on 1st down, using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Jordan. He unleashes a long one. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The offense set for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Cross. All kinds of running room. The 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. On to attempt the try. Smashes it through for the PAT. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm.
And the pass is intercepted.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense able to come up with a big pick.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
2nd down after that incompletion.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a fool.
He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Sends it downfield. Fires and picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback empties his backfield. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Cameron. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now
he's going to fire deep. Snags it. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Looking for a man. It's Braxton. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quick completion on the out route. And more yards after contact. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Clemson 14.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. DB's right up on the receivers. Going up top on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
And I put my tight end in the slot to get a good matchup, right? And I throw these corner routes to him. Here's the good thing about being a quarterback. I can kind of underthrow those if I want. Those big bodies, they usually come back and get it, and they're so much more physical than the guys they're going against. Nice throw, nice catch.
Looking to throw it again. He makes a grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Cameron. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense, this quarterback.
Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. He's got it, and they convert. At the 40, there he goes. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Oh, he makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
On second down, just keeps firing. Gets it out quickly. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's Durham. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he'll let it fly. Pressure coming. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll throw it on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, 17, Clemson, 14.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's McCray. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Mississippi Golden Eagles will take over first and 10.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Looking to pass. It's Braxton. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's running in the open. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cameron. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple.
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Touchdown, Southern Miss. The Tar Heels will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Waddle. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here for the offense. He'll try the left side. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Jordan. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Volunteers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Cameron. Just steamrolling the defense. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
They're going to throw it again. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets enough. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Tar Heels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
to slam in.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.